In this video we're going to be working on 2014 Mercedes ML350 W166, and issue this vehicle has is no air when AC is on. And by no air I'm not talking about no cold air, I'm talking about no air at all. Issue happened one day, next day vehicle was restarted and AC air was working fine. I did some research on the internet and apparently those vehicles have common issue with connection somewhere in this area where I think it's a positive wire that goes to blower motor, sometimes connecting, sometimes not. So I'm gonna open this area and check. And that code is also a very common issue. I'm gonna remove this one. Pulling it up and broke here a little bit. And now I'm gonna remove those two torque screws. If you're doing this, actually first remove it from here, then it's a lot easier to lift it up like this. And again, we're removing those two. Size is T25. I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna have to remove this cover piece. And I think I see one bolt T15. One more right here. There's one all the way over there. You just pull out. I'm gonna disconnect those two. Okay, we'll see if we can now remove the carpet. Might not have to go further with this, we'll see, but for now, got one more bolt available, 10mm. Initially I thought about removing the floorboard altogether, but it seemed like it's very tough. Some people say to do it you have to remove 4 bolts on the seat and push it back. Some say you have to also remove or loosen center console, which is a lot of work. So instead of doing all that, that's how I got so far, and I'll try to look at the connector from here. Only thing I really removed is piece that goes right there. I think the connector, I see it right there. I removed a couple screws on this plastic piece, which allows me to lift this piece up a little. So I'll try to get that connector closer to me. Okay, I pulled it out. And from what I've seen, it should be this one. I'm gonna disconnect it. Okay, it's out. And yeah, looks like issue is what I was thinking it is. I'll try to show you. See this burnt connector on this side, and definitely burnt right here. I've seen some people de-pin the two of those connectors, put new pins in. Unfortunately, I don't have those pins, so what I'll actually do is I'll cut this one, the burnt one. I cut the wire from this connector there and from there, and I'm gonna hardwire them separately. Obviously make sure you cut the right one, and that's a solid red wire. And when you're done cutting, again make sure you cut the right one, solid red. Initially I thought about using this type of connector. I don't have a bigger size though. I do have those ones, so I'll be using this once I figure out a good size. I think that would be best size. This one's too small. On another side, I'm gonna put a heat shrink. Some tough part will be aligning those two in the middle. Looks like both of them now in a part in the middle where the metal ring is. Now I'll get the heat gun. I think it's optional, but what I do is I actually manually crush this ring with wire strippers and a bit more heat. Now I put heat shrink over this connection. And finish up with a heater gun. Now I'm gonna connect these two. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start the vehicle, just move this a little bit and see if there'll be any issues with AC blowing air. So AC is working, air is blowing. I'm moving this. And all good, no issues. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tuck this connector back in. It looks like I probably didn't have to remove those two bolts. If you're gonna do it, you could try to do it without removing those two. If you did, just put them back in. Size is T25. And this plastic nut. Gonna tuck this under here. This side is good. Now I'm gonna tuck this under there. Just wanna show you what was in the way. This piece. So I pushed it back into this wall. I'll tuck this in, make sure it's not in the way. Hopefully now I'll be able to close the floorboard. Okay, I got this piece out. Now that floorboard is in place, I'm gonna put this piece back on. So I'd say when I was removing floorboard, this was in the way. My recommendation going forward is first remove this piece and then move up the floorboard. Now I'm gonna put this piece on, secured by 3 bolts, at least mine is. Just by looking at this, the bolt with big head goes to this one. And I don't remember when I was removing it if I had all bolts or not, but looks like I'm missing one. Because that's where goes bolt with big head, and then there's 1, 2, 3. I think I'm missing one. So the carpeting goes in here. Then connect this piece. And this piece. I'll start with a screw in the back, and size is T15. And now 3 in the front. I have 2, unfortunately. Have 1 more, goes right here. Now I'm gonna install this piece. Finally, I'll put the floor mat back on. By the way, these are my favorite floor mats for great price. I have another video that shows that. Before I'll start the vehicle to test it, make sure it's working, my recommendation is, if you were to do this repair, obviously remove this piece. And before removing this, I'd say try to remove that plastic piece I showed you earlier. And maybe if you remove that piece, you'll be able to remove the floorboard. That way it'll be a lot easier than removing that piece as well. But overall, not too bad. I'd say total repair took way less than an hour, so it's definitely doable. So air blows, AC working great. Hopefully this repair was easy for you to understand and do it yourself. If you have any questions, let me know, I'll reply as soon as I can. I'll provide Amazon affiliate links for tools and parts I used in this video. Thanks for watching, see you next time.